It's upside down. No, never mind. Okay. Alright. People have hunted throughout time, ever since the beginning of time. It was often for survival. During ancient times. People gave bones and meat to their fellow tribe members. Also, they used skin to keep warm during the winter and bones to keep themselves well equipped with tools and weapons. So, in this picture, there was a guy with a spear. The spear is made out of a bone. Then as time went on, technology progressed, and the fur trade, for example, began in the 1500s as an exchange between Indians and Europeans. The Indian traded fur for goods like tools and weapons. Beaver fur, which was used in Europe, was used to make felt hats and became the most valuable of these furs. It helped in the development of the United States and Canada for more than 300 years. Then, recreationally, people like George Washington and H.W. Bush later on in history decided that they liked hunting as well. There's a story about George Washington who paused battle to return a hunting dog in the Revolutionary Warfare. Then, to control animal populations such as jackrabbits, there's jackrabbit drives in Kansas. This was done to prevent farmers from getting pillaged and remove their crops in general. So all of those are farmers, and those are all jackrabbits that were killed in a mass killing in 1862. So, where are the best places to hunt? Number 5, Argentina. So that's a pair of David's deer, and they almost went extinct in the year 1860, according to nature.org. They can be found living natively in the mountains of Patagonia, which are in Argentina. They also produce some of the world's largest red stag. Red stag can be found in Texas. However, in native places, they can only be found in Argentina and New Zealand. The world's largest red stag weighed 480 pounds and stood 4 foot tall at its back. This is a picture of an average red stag. Argentina is also known for their dove hunting. The reason for this is because their farming and their rainfall creates a perfect habitat for dove. So much so that it creates a great damage to the crop, and they're considered a nuisance. In this picture, there's approximately 1,200 dove, according to J.J. Garcia. Next, New Mexico, that's number 4. The reason for this is because it's the most enjoyable and scenic terrain, and is often offered in New Mexico as well as Colorado. However, the temperature in New Mexico is between 70 and 40 degrees during September through November, which is a lot more comfortable than the temperature in Colorado. So it's more comfortable for that reason. So, New Mexico, it may not have the most in total number of elk. However, they are known for producing the largest amount of elk in the size of bulls. So, other places have more females, they have more males. So it's better for hunting male elk. Pronghorn. The hunting opportunities are as diverse as the terrain and habitat. New Mexico has some of the finest pronghorn. Their antelope in North America are between 40 and 45,000 per state, and New Mexico has 50 to 62,000, which is above average. This is a picture of 3 pronghorn, New Mexico. Number 3, Alberta, Canada. Alberta, Canada is not number 1 overall. However, as far as scenery goes, it is number 1. There are many scenic places to visit in Canada, and Alberta is one of them. Alberta also offers some of the best moose and black bear hunting in the world. This is, that was a lake. The average male black bear weighs about 500 pounds and can stand 7 feet tall on its rear legs. Hunting for dangerous game adds a layer of excitement to the hunt and is often sought after by many hunters all over the world. Alberta is a great place to hunt for dangerous species, and Canada sold 500,000 black bear tags as of last year. Alberta has a long history of producing exceptional trophy bull moose. Alberta takes number 3 out of the top 10 places to hunt moose in Canada, according to the Boone and Crockett Records Safari Club. Southern Alberta is the hot spot for moose hunting. Number 2, Texas. Texas has a vast variety of terrains and ecosystems to hunt. This variety includes mountains and areas like Big Bend, as well as the Gulf Coast, the hill country, the Panhandle, plains, the forest like the piney woods, and the prairies. Okay, according to wildlife.tamu.edu, Texas is home to approximately 3.6 million white-tailed deer. Not only is this population high, but Texas also produces some of the world's largest white-tailed deer consistently every year. This is a picture of a white-tailed deer in Texas. Okay, Texas has terrains and climates for every species of animal, which allows exotic animals such as the axis deer, which was imported from India, to survive and now range freely. They're considered a native species now. This is a picture of two axis deer in Texas. Number 1, Africa. There are over 1,100 species of mammals in Africa. Some of the most sought after animals in Africa are buffalo, elephant, leopard, and lion. Pictured there is a gemsbok, which can weigh up to 550 pounds and run 40 miles an hour, which provides extra challenge. Then one of the most sought after animals in Africa is the kudu. Kudu is number 1 of Africa's most popular animals to hunt. There is a plentiful population of about 482,000 kudu in Africa. There are 2 types of kudu, greater and lesser kudu. Greater kudu weighs up to 600 pounds and lesser weighs up to 200 pounds. This is a picture of an African leopard. The leopard can run 40 miles an hour and weighs between 60 and 70 pounds. It also has a lifespan of 12 to 17 years. Hunting this predatory animal is a thrill sought out by many hunters. Dangerous game hunting is on the most popular types of hunting in the world. In conclusion, Africa is the best place to hunt because it is home to the most amount of species of big game to hunt. And the most popular species to hunt is the kudu and the African leopard. So the animal herds in Africa are plentiful, which allows them to be hunted freely with less pressure on extinction. The end.
Oh boy.
Did you end?
And I zoom in and out every time you choose the picture. Anyways, so you got food.